Hi everyone, this is Dr. Chhoda and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. Thank you so much for being a viewer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. I gotta tell you, I think we need some young blood in our political parties. Whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, we need some young blood. I've talked about the proposals from Josh Gottheimer and Tom Reed, who are part of the Problem Solvers Caucus. Both are relatively young guys, I gotta be honest. And speaking of young guys, Max Rose, there's Max. Hey Max, what's up? Max is a Democrat from New York. Max is just 33 years old. And I mean, that surprised me. I'm 42 years old and I gotta be honest with you, I feel like a really, really old man most of the time. But Max is just 33 years old. And Max basically said something that I think voiced the collective frustration of America. And I think it doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. You've heard me say this. I'm not red or blue. For me, it's not about being red or blue. It's about the red, white, and blue. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm American. But what Max said in this interview today, I thought was emblematic of the problem and indicative of the solution. And I do think the solution is we do need individuals who are younger, who are more empathetic, who understand. And listen, all of us, come into life, come into politics with our own views. But I want you to listen to what Max Rose said, and I want you to decide for yourself whether you agree or whether you disagree. In the first segment with Max said, what matters the most is getting stuff done. He said, people cannot afford to wait for 3 to 4 months. He essentially outlined everything that's wrong with politics. And I want you to watch Max and I want you to judge for yourself. Let's roll the tape and listen to Max Rose.
He's in a tough race for re-election in Staten Island, which he flipped blue in 2016, even while Donald Trump had won it handily. Max, great to have you back on the show.
Max, what are the issues you're looking at? What are the issues? What are the issues that your constituents are talking to you about or yelling at you about?
Yeah, they really seem to yell at you a lot, Max.
We're just having fun. Look, on a very fundamental level, what my campaign is about, and I think what elections are about across the country, is who is willing to stand up to both parties, who is capable of being independent, putting the country first, and who can get stuff done, who can deliver results. In my 2 years in Congress, we've gotten everything done from the Victims' Compensation Fund to over $100 million for the opioid epidemic, put sanctions on Chinese pharmaceutical companies that are producing fentanyl. It's killing kids in my district. And certainly during COVID, standing up testing facilities, standing up COVID-only facilities, bringing over $100 million back for small businesses. But the second thing that I hear over and over again is you've got to get something more done on COVID relief. Why is there this intense partisanship? Why can't the Democrats take this $1.9 trillion deal and then put the focus on the Senate Republicans, put the ball in their court and see whether or not they're going to put the country first or continue with these ridiculous skinny bills? Let's not forget, we're focusing so much on politics right now. People are suffering and they need action right now. They cannot afford to wait for 3-4 months.
Now, in the second segment of this interview, Max engaged with some other well-known authors. You've probably heard of these authors before, but I think Max went on to make some additional arguments that I thought were extremely interesting and, again, very indicative of the solution and very emblematic of the problem that we are facing. We're facing a lot of partisanship. We're seeing a lot of politics. We're seeing a lot of decisions that are driven by the polls, that are driven by donors, that are driven by special interests, that are driven by lobbyists. But at the end of the day, government should be about the people. And what Max said was, we must act big and bold. He said, let's put the country first. Let's put the people first. Failure is not an option. I got to tell you, I like this guy, and his words, his comments, again, are indicative of where we need to be as a country. So let's roll the tape and listen to what Rose had to say and his engagement with other members on the panel. Let's watch.
Walter Isaacson's with us and has a question for you, Congressman. Walter.
You just said that your constituents keep asking you, why is there this deep partisanship? That's part of the Joe Biden campaign, is saying, okay, I'm going to be a unifier. We've got to have a break from this poison and this partisanship. Do you think that's a resonant message? Or do you think people are just saying, oh, we don't like partisanship, but they're going to go back into their respective partisan corners?
Well, it's certainly a resonant message, but more importantly than the message is the fact that we need action right now. And I'm sorry, I'm not just going to wait for unified government in this country for there to be bold action. That's never what this country has been about. We have been capable, and you've written about this, of thinking big, bold, acting bold while there was still a divided government. That's what they want to see. There are Democrats right now saying, let's not do COVID relief because we don't want to give this president a win. There are Republicans right now who are saying, let's not do anything but a skinny bill because it's just those blue states that are having problems and we're not going to win there anyway. That's the problem. You can have partisan combat during a time of election, but then let's take a deep breath and let's act. Okay, we have to learn how to put the country first. We have to learn how to put people first who can't afford a lobbyist, who can't afford a corporate PAC. And I think that's what we're missing right now, but we can get it back. I've got hope. You know, when I was activating the National Guard during COVID, I saw the same thing that I saw in Afghanistan, which was people in uniform and otherwise saying, we can't afford to not get something done. Failure is not an option. And I don't know, for God's sake, I do not understand why some elected officials think that failure is okay, think that waiting is okay. And that's why the American people are so frustrated.
And in the final segment, I think he said some pretty interesting things about his support, or his constituents' support, if you will, for President Trump or for former Vice President Joe Biden. Because keep in mind, he represents a constituency that had voted for President Barack Obama in the past and also voted for President Trump. And he himself said President Trump is extremely popular amongst his constituents, which include Staten Island in New York. And what he said was, government has to work, government has to do the right thing. And he said it should not be about the polls, the party leaders, and the donors. I thought again that was a strong comment, a good comment. I want to know what you think, my precious, my important viewers and subscribers. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But let's roll the tape and listen to what I think is the most important aspect of this interview today, a segment with Max Rose. Let's roll the tape.
Congressman, it's Willie. Good to see you this morning, a few days before your election here. I'm curious about how your district is feeling about President Trump. It's such an interesting district of Staten Island and southern Brooklyn because it went for Donald Trump by double digits in 2016, but before that elected Barack Obama twice, voted for him twice. So how is the people in your district, how are they feeling now 4 years on with Donald Trump as president, particularly about the last 8 or 9 months and how he's handled coronavirus, which, as you know, has really hit particularly southern Brooklyn hard?
Well, to make it even more interesting, actually, it was one of the few districts in the country, if not the only district, to vote for John McCain in 2008, then Barack Obama in 2012, then Donald Trump in 2016. Yeah. And the clear narrative there is that no one owns their vote. It's not Trump country. It's not Rose country. Remember, all these statisticians said that I didn't have a chance of winning in 2018. And then I won by 7 points. Donald Trump certainly remains popular. We'll see what the election results actually are. But the frustration lives on. And it's a frustration that government is not working. There's a frustration that about this partisan combat. But certainly what you don't see in my district, and I think across the country, is you don't see people saying, get government out of our back pocket. You don't see people saying in the face of COVID, well, we don't want government to act. They want government to work. And they deeply respect folks who put their lives on the line, who dedicate themselves to service. They don't think that they're the enemy, but they are sick and tired of people basing their decisions off of polls, off of party leaders, or off of donors. They want to see them do the right thing. And if they feel as if you are doing what you believe is best in your heart, based off your morals, then they can get behind you, irrespective of whether they agree with every single decision that you made.
Right.
That's what this is all about. And that's what we have to get back to.
That's it, everybody. If you learned something new, please let me know in the comment section below. please click like. If you like, I'll make a funny face for a like, or I don't know, I'll snap my fingers because I can snap my fingers really well. I can even do a Bill Clinton impersonation. I'll tell you what, if I get more than 500 likes for this video, I'm going to do a Bill Clinton impersonation that I promise you is going to make you laugh, and it'll probably make you see me in a different light. You'll probably lose respect for me. Thank you so much. Again, please remember to comment below and please share this video with friends and family, and let's get more than 500 likes. And I promise you, I'll do a Bill Clinton impersonation in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. That's 2 p.m. You can follow us on Instagram. My Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. You can also follow us on Twitter to get real-time and breaking news alerts on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. That's ignition_time. Please get your cell phone out. Send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. And you'll get added to SMS alerts list going forward. Now, sometimes YouTube does not always send out notifications. So what you can do is simply bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time. And then you can bookmark our channel and then visit the homepage of our channel at any point in time that you want. You can also, if you like, get on our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you'll get on our email list. You can opt out of the SMS list or the email list at any point in time that you want. If you learn something new from this video, please consider clicking the like button. If you like, I'll make funny faces for a like. I already did that earlier on in this video and in other videos, but here's another funny face if you want. I'll do that for the like. I mean, hopefully that was funny. I guess I'm not that much of a comedian, but I'll do my best while being true to myself. But all I ask is that you click like, because that is your vote of confidence for us and all the effort that goes into this channel behind the scenes. Also, please subscribe, please enable notifications, please ignite that subscribe button, because when you ignite the button, you're likely to shatter your screen. Uh-oh. All right, see, we don't want that to happen, but please ignite the subscribe button, please ignite the notifications button, and also please share this video with friends and family if you learn something new. As always, please comment below and let us know about your thoughts to this video in the comment section. We look forward to having you participate in our growing community. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.